Greetings, metal community. It's Roger back with another collection update. Massive stack of black metal this time. Stuff that I've been, getting in this year. A lot of, or several 2025 releases still, still trying to catch up on last year, which was a pretty damn good year. Had to be, you can't deny the fact that there was a lot of quality releases in several genres last year. Black metal was something that I kind of, I didn't dwell too much into newer bands, but received some good, pointers in the comment section on my black metal video, and also seen other, black metal lists. So I picked up stuff here and there, so but I'm pretty close now, I think, to be done with the black metal stuff from 2025. I'm not going to show all the black metal I have received, because it's just too much, so there will be another black metal video, within the last couple of weeks. Or next couple of weeks, damn. Yeah, in the background we are playing Morte France. This is the 2023 album called Souveraineté Radiale, and this is the newest one's Hesperia. And this was a guy that, I guess he was a guy, but I don't know with all the usernames, but I'm guessing so. He said that this was one of his favorites from last year, so I had to check it out, and this is a great album. Really dig it. So I also picked up the previous one when I first were ordering stuff. The only thing I don't like is the that ambient song in the middle here. I find it very boring. Title track, pretty cool singing with this band. Kind of, he tries to sing, but not like super clean. Especially on this album, I think the vocals are a little bit cooler here, because it's kind of had these harsh vocals that are following the leads. So for now, this is my favorite by them, but this is really good as well. So thanks a lot for the tip on this band, because this is something that would have slipped under my radar, because it is what it is. So Morte France, go and check it out. Very good band. When I was at the same label, I ordered 2 albums by Passéisme. Sounds French, but it's Russian. And I thought it was French when I heard it, because it sounds very, especially this one, it's very kind of peste noir-y feeling, and also vehemence, or how you pronounce that. This album is, as I said, very cool songs, and has a lot of that decadent peste noir feel to them. The vocal is a little bit like tiresome. It's more of a kind of shouting vocals that are a little bit kind of too similar throughout the album. On this one, the vocals are better. They are toned down a little bit, and kind of doesn't overpower stuff. But this has the best music, and this has the best vocals and production. But still think these 2 are really good and interesting albums to listen to. So go and check it out. I will link it up below as always, so you can go and listen to them. Cool, Russian music. You can debate whatever. It always feels a little bit bad to buy Russian stuff, but hate the government and not the people, as I normally say. But another 2 Warhammer 66 EPs. Silence That Makes the God Shudder, and All Hail the Mighty Destroyer. This being my favorite. I think the songs here are the best, and also kind of especially the vocals here are really good. I do love all the tracks here, and good variation on it, and kind of a more epic ending on the last song here. This is a little bit more kind of brutal and in your face, and has more of the layered vocals that I'm sometimes struggling with. So therefore I have listened mostly to this, because that's what I like the best from these two. That's the danger of releasing 2 releases at once. You will always find a favorite. So, but as always, cool to get in, and the design is getting better, and it's looking better for each release now, and also got a sticker and some written words on the backside. That's always appreciated. But yeah, cool looking discs as well. So. Great stuff. Yeah, Warhammer 66 is should be known for you guys if you have watched my channel, so go and check it out. Then I think this is the first 2026 album that I picked up or gotten in. I have ordered several, but Mayhem's new album, Liturgy of Death. Really good looking release. Totally like a quality product. Century Media, of course. It's a bit pricey, I would say, but Century Media and Nuclear Blast have a tendency to be a little bit more expensive. So that's kind of the downside with some of your favorite bands going into the bigger labels. Then your music will be more expensive. But yeah, as I said, really cool artwork here, and a very well done booklet as well. Musically, it's a continuation from the previous one. It's a little bit more. They have added more elements from, you could say, Ordo of KO and stuff upon the music that they had on the previous album. So it's a kind of a very nice evolution from the previous one to this one. Kind of a natural progression, I feel. Really like the vocals are very good here as well. Production is spot on. I have nothing. There's nothing annoying at all on this album. I have played it quite a bit, and I played it loud, and it sounds awesome. So, I mean, if you like the previous album, I'm sure you will like this as well. There's more going on in soundscape than the previous album, but yeah, fucking great album. And I'm pretty sure this will be pretty high on the list for 2026. Then we have a bunch of 2025 releases. This is Funeral Harvest, which is consisting of 2 Norwegians and 2 Italian and 1 German, I think. I'm not quite sure. It's not easy with these kind of, mixed bands. But awesome, evil, satanistic black metal. Pure, no nonsense. Really good songwriting here, and the energy is just what you want from a pure. There's no like progressive stuff here. There's no elements of other stuff. It's just pure fucking black metal, and they have covered song from Celestial Bloodshed, so that's kind of in the vein of how these guys sound. You could say One Tail, One Head, and stuff like that. This is pure quality. Sounds a bit Norwegian, I would say. Auton Amor Fati. There will be more Amor Fati in the next video, I think. So, yeah. But this is pure class. Great EP by Funeral Harvest. Then another kind of, Norwegian vocalist and an Italian guy behind all the instruments. The kind of Omega guy here is playing drums in Chaos Inception, and he does a lot of various stuff, but this is kind of his I would say maybe his main focus in terms of creativity. And you also have, what's his name? Rat on vocals, who is involved in a lot of bands, play guitar in Behexen, stuff like that. So it is guys that are well known to the black metal scene. Out on Territory Possessions, and it kind of fits very well. I'm gonna skip that crappy song, but yeah. A step up from the previous album. I thought the previous album was a little bit... It didn't grab me as much and was a little bit uneven. This is stronger songwriting and just fits very well, as I said, into the Territory Possession and kind of all the bands that have a certain kind of feeling to them and sound. So yeah, go and check it out. As I said, if you didn't kind of get into them with the previous album, you might get into them with this one, because I think it's a step up from the previous album and very well crafted. And we're going to Poland and also Territory Possession, but this is Nihilvm with ancient cosmic emanation. So it looks like this, a little bit more kind of bare bone release from Territory on this one, but the music is really good. It's more of a more death metal sound on them, heavier guitars and more brutal vocals. But still, I would say the music is more black metal. It fits, it is kind of Polish sounding, and there's nothing wrong with that, because Poland has a lot of killer bands. And great album. It's not my favorite of these two. I think Darvaza is slightly better, but I need to play a little bit more because I feel I haven't kind of cracked the totally code of it, but it sounds good, and it should fit my taste very well. Still in Poland, and this is Angrrsth, or how the fuck you pronounce that with its... there's the title of the album. I will not try to pronounce that. Their second album, I think. Been 4 or 5 years since the previous album. This is also 2025 out on, Gods of War. Great album, again, this is awesome. Love the energy on this album. Again, a little bit more on the... It's pure black metal, but it's kind of a little bit thicker guitars and well produced. But it is pure black metal. It's not... I wouldn't call this black and death metal or anything. This is just a heavier black metal release, and killer vocals, and everything here is awesome, and great riffs, great songwriting, and I've played this a lot and will continue so. And if I had this would have been high on my black metal list for last year for sure, because this has been kind of probably my most played album of all these, together with the Mayhem album. And I picked up an older release by Upon the Altar, Absit ad Ordine Luminis. This is again a black metal or black and death metal band from Poland. Sounds a little bit more... This release is different from the album that came out in 24. This is more towards old Titan blood, I would say. Really kind of brutal and scruffy sounding. While the previous album was more... the album from 24 was way more polished, and I kind of like this a little bit better, because it's, scruffer, more evil, more brutal in a way. So I would say for fans of older Titan blood, if you like that more kind of brutality. I still feel that Titan Blood is more of a death metal band, but you could say this is the black metal version of Titan Blood. Yeah, still staying in Poland. There's a lot of Polish stuff coming in here, and this is Königreichssaal med Loewen. This is a compilation of Loewen 1 and Loewen 2. 2. Loewen und Loewen 2 vielleicht. Yeah, this is as I said, you know, the Loewen EP came out in 22 and Loewen 2 or 2 or whatever came out in last year. You can buy these separately, but I thought it was, you know, why don't have it on one disc? Much better. So of course there's a difference between this band because it's they have changed up. This is Loewen Passéisme or whatever, which is a town in Poland where these guys are from. The lyrics are in Polish, so I don't know much about it, but I'm guessing there's some histories from the town. Very well crafted. I do like the old Königreichssaal. It's a little bit more straightforward than the newer one, but I think they have done a kind of a great change without kind of changing too much. It's mostly the vocal style that are different from the old Königreichssaal and the newer one. You know, the Salmen Delirium was one of my favorite black metal albums from 2024, so I had to pick up their first album, Königreichssaal, with Witnessing the Dearth. And on this one there's English title, or you know, lyrics. Damn difficult. And of course you have an upside down song. Pure black vinyl, as was the other the Loewen release as well. So this album is fucking awesome. I won't say it's better than Salmen Delirium, but this album is just top notch. The vocals are not as kind of on the newer stuff. There are two vocalists, but or two types of vocals. This is just one more kind of normal black metal vocal, but this album is just fantastic. The songs here are awesome. They are somewhat monotonous or repetitive, but it works very well. And bands that are able to do monotonous riffing and make it interesting is something that I really like. So yeah, if you liked Salmen Delirium, you should definitely go and check this out. And if you have never checked out this band, go and do so. It's a quality band from Poland. Really like that album as well. Now we're going back to, I don't remember if this was 24 or 23, but it doesn't say. This is also you know, Gods of War and Border stuff. And this is Kyr with L'appel de Vide. Sounds French, but it is Polish. Really good album. This was what is Infidel Amsterdam. He had this on his list for that year. I'm not sure if it was 23 or 24, but killer album. Came in late for me, and I picked up the CD first. But when I was ordering from Gods of War the last time, I just had to pick it up. It is on a... There was two color variants, and I bought the blackest one of them, and it's looking like this. It's not terrible, but yeah, I would have preferred black, but at least it's a little bit dark. So the other one was a kind of a more yellowy. I didn't care much for that color, so as always. But yeah, again, a little bit in the vein of the Polish scene with Mgła and stuff like that. really good album, and I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this, which is kind of a shame, but go and check it out. It's another quality Polish black metal release. So yeah, done with Polish black metal, I think, for this. The rest is older stuff and reissues. This is the Varathron Untrodden Corridors of Hades. I didn't have this on vinyl, so I wanted it. I just have a kind of a boring digipack of it, which is absolutely yeah, this is way better. So and I'm a big fan of Varathron, so I'm trying. I think I have all on vinyl now. So yeah, just a killer album from a killer band. This is a reissue of Norway's Twin Obscenities, Where Light Touches None. Do have this on original CD, but I think this is a killer album. The first track here, the opening riff on that track is awesome. It's one of those riffs, you know, that you kind of kill the rest of the songs. It doesn't, but it could easily have been like overshadowing all of the rest songs. I would put this a little bit more towards like Alternance, more kind of a blackened death metal, or Black Death, if you want to. There are elements here that are pure black, and there are some elements that are pure death metal, and a lot of them in between. But if I should compare them to anybody in the Norwegian scene, it would have been Alternance. So yeah, this is out on Wolfspell Records. So it's cool to get these old classics or unknown classics in the collection. They pick up this as well. I haven't played it yet, but Mundanus Imperium. It was on sale, so I picked it up. This is more like I don't know, more towards Arcturus in a little bit more symphonic, theatrical black metal ode to the Nightsky EP or demo or whatever. I don't remember what this was originally. I haven't listened to this in ages. I just saw it and remember liking it back in the days. So I will give it a spin or two just to remind myself on how it was. One that I never had in my collection before and was happy to find is 6 songs with the Devil Destroyer 666. This is their first EP or mini album that I think that was self-released. It's quite bare bone release, this one, but I don't mind it. It's quite bare bone music as well, so side death and side metal. I won't call this death metal, but it's more war metal-y, more in the vein of like Bestial Warlust and bands like that. Really brutal release by Destroyer 66. They evolved quite a bit on their first 2 albums, so but really cool to have this in the collection. And this is yeah, it's printed in 800 copies, so shouldn't be too difficult to get a hold of. Yeah, picked up this demo collection by Behexen, Beyond the 4 Gates. Has 94 demo, 97 demo, 98 demo, and promo 99. There are some songs on this that are on the first album, so that's cool. The 94 demos are very bare-boned, primitive, not very good. We'll probably not listen to that again. Not too impressed by the 97 demo, but of course it's a big step up. But they do take a big leap in quality when it come to the 98 and 99 stuff. That's way better. So yeah, some interview with 1 or 2 of the guys. This is a double album, and there's a cool picture collage here of the young Finnish guys as they were back then. But yeah, cool to have it. As I said, the earlier stuff is not something that I'm gonna listen to. But you know, disc 2 is pretty damn good. Kind of where Behexen was on the first album. So if you like Behexen's first album, this might be for you. If not, you know, it's not an essential release to have in your collection. But I just stumbled upon it and thought it was cool to pick it up. One that I had in my basket and I thought I'd remove from a sale was this one. I wasn't planning on buying it because I have the original CD and it's not a fantastic release, but Carpathian Full Moon, Serenites in Blood, Blood Minor, and yeah, doomy black metal, or death doomy done black metal style. I don't know. Side A is pretty mediocre. Has some very cheesy and overdone or overused easy riffs that are destroying it. Side B is much better. I think that the song quality on side B is, you know, a step up from side A. So I don't mind listening to side B here, but there's a couple of songs on side A that are, yeah, not impressive. Out on Peacefield, I don't know why, you know, this has been reissued. I don't know if it's a high demand for this album, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if I sold this album at some point. But you know, it's a little bit of the underground history of Norway, so it's kind of, yeah, it's Norwegian band, but as I said, pretty weird. Some songs are just not cutting it, but as I said, side B is pretty good. So yeah, that was yeah, closing to half an hour, so it's enough for now. As I said, there will be more black metal, but I think I will do like a heavy metal, thrash metal next time. I have some stuff that some of them I showed a little bit on the live stream I did, but I want to kind of do, yeah, show them in update as well. So yeah, so in the background I can play a little bit more. So yeah, go and check it out. As I said, link is will be up below. Thanks as always for watching, subscribing, commenting. Always appreciate when you drop a few words in the comment section. So thanks for that, and until next time, reissues.